Mob-related violence continues to be on the rise in West Bengal. Another case of mob violence has now come forward from Ariadaha, where a teenage boy and his mother were assaulted by a group of men allegedly led by TMC worker Jayant Singh, who is said to be a close aide of TMC MLA Madan Mitra. In a disturbing video, multiple men can be seen holding a woman by her hands, lifting her off the ground and brutally hitting her with sticks. The woman was severely injured and sustained critical injuries. The prime accused, Jayant Singh, has now been arrested by the police, but the internal rift within the TMC has also intensified as a war of words erupted between TMC MLA Madan Mitra and TMC MP Saugata Roy. Madan Mitra criticized Saugata Roy and alleged that despite making several complaints against Jayant Singh, police said that the action will only be taken after Saugata Roy's orders. However, Saugata Roy has denied shielding Jayant and clarified that he has never intervened in matters that relate to law and order.
बड़ी दुख की बात है। ये ऐसा एक घटना का पिक्चर आया, बड़ी दुख की बात है। ये वीडियो मेरा पास पहले नहीं पहुंचा। जिस टाइम का वीडियो है वो 21 साल का पहले, दैट टाइम आई वाज नॉट द एमएलए, बट वॉट एवर इट इज, अगर मेरा पास पहुंचता था हम तुरंत एक्शन लेते थे। और मैंने जो देखा कि पिटाई कर रहा है, मैंने इससे ज्यादा खराब और तो कुछ नहीं हो सकता है।
I have never requested the police for any relief to Jayant Singh. I knew who Jayant Singh was, but I have never pleaded with the police for him. I think what he has done is despicable, and I want the police to take the strongest action against him. He was arrested earlier in a case of beating up a fellow called Bomba. How he got released, I do not know. Now he has done this, and old videos of his are surfacing. Let the police take action.
Now listen into another TMC leader, Riju Dutta, and his take on this controversy.
It is very unfortunate. I do not know, I do not understand why a very, very senior MP like Shogato sir and a very, very senior political leader, a stalwart leader and an MLA like Madan Mitra are mudslinging at each other. I have no clue. All I can say that where this incident happened, this Taltola club in Ariadaha, where Jayant Singh and his goons used to perpetrate these kind of crimes, is in Kamarhati Vidhan Sabha, which falls under Damdam Lok Sabha. But I only will say that the local MLA, the local MP, both have to take moral responsibility.
Adrija now joins us for more on this. Adrija, tell us the behind-the-scenes story. Why does this particular video have two TMC leaders at loggerheads?
Well, absolutely, you see, because the prime accused who allegedly is behind of all of these incidents that is coming forward now happens to be a close associate of both Madan Mitra, the MLA from that area, and Saugata Roy, the MP from that entire constituency. So we have seen several pictures of Madan Mitra and Saugata Roy with Jayant Singh, who happens to be the prime accused, is currently in custody, and also at the same time Madan Mitra now coming out and mentioning that he doesn't know him that well, and have also said that he has gone to the police. When he went to the police to complain against Jayant Singh, the police in fact have told him that they need approval of Saugata Roy, the TMC MP from Damdam constituency, to take any kind of action against Jayant Singh, who is the prime accused behind all of these videos. So of course, you know, that Saugata Roy denying all these allegations is something that has featured a rift between these two top TMC leaders, the senior TMC leaders. But however, police have arrested Jayant Singh, who is the prime accused in this entire incident. But very unfortunate and disturbing visuals coming forward from Kamarhati area in North 24 Parganas, where a woman was seen being trashed by a group of men, and also a son and a mother duo was being trashed by a group of men right in front of their house. So
right,
the
Amelia,
BJP
but this also
you know,
goes on to show the internal politics that is playing out inside the TMC ranks. And Madan Mitra and Saugata Roy also, haven't they also shown differences over other matters previously?
Well, yes, you see, because Madan Mitra and Saugata Roy, who holds, two important positions in TMC also, and in fact, they are MLAs and MPs from very senior leaders also from the TMC. So therefore, such rift coming out, especially in such sincere matters, so such sensitive matters, is also, their take becomes very important, because Jayant Singh, whose name is coming out again and again, happens to be a close associate of both these top leaders. And of course, he has been functioning for so many years in the past. That is what the BJP is, pointing out. And now that something like this have come forward in front of everyone, such videos are surfacing. So now just either of the TMC leaders cannot deny the fact that they knew Jayant Singh, or they have been protecting him for all these years. That is what the BJP is claiming.
Riju for joining us with those details. Now we are shifting focus to a story that comes from Jammu and Kashmir just 2 days after the Kathua attack, in which 5 brave hearts laid down their lives in the line of duty. Terrorist forces have launched another operation in Dutta district to hunt down the terrorists who had ambushed an army vehicle. A day after mortal remains of 5 Jawans were brought to Dehradun for wreath-laying ceremony, NC Chief Farooq Abdullah has raked a fresh controversy and mocked the valor of brave hearts. Farooq Abdullah said that such remarks were on the rise as terrorists wanted a settlement to the issue where the government has not been able to provide one. Now, this is not the first time that Farooq Abdullah has created controversy, especially pegged on the terror attacks that have been taking place, as well as the Indian government's reaction to it. Before we listen in to what Farooq Abdullah said, we are now joined by Pradeep Dutta. Pradeep, what has the NC patron said now?
It's a very shocking, obnoxious and insensitive statement coming from Farooq Abdullah, who had been the Chief Minister of the state for so many times, and he has also been the Union Minister, where he is saying that the terrorists are carrying out his attack because they want to settle issue. Farooq Abdullah should know one thing, that Kashmir issue is settled once and all. It is an integral part of India. Nobody is going to take it away. So if anything need to be settled, that is about Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. That's already in this regard. The resolution has been passed in Indian Parliament in 1994. And say if statement, by giving such statement, what Farooq Abdullah is trying to do. He is trying to lend credibility to the terrorists, further glorifying their act of terror at a time when our 5 brave hearts had lost their lives. He's simply trying to rub salt on the wounds of all those family members who are losing their near and dear ones every day. And here in this case, giving such a statement, instead he should have told Pakistan not to get involved in such terror activities. But Farooq Abdullah always plays to the gallery, because that way he's trying to only cater to its vote bank, keeping aside the national interest. He's looking after his political interest. But this was a very obnoxious statement coming from his side, because the person who himself had been the Chief Minister of State on several occasions, he has taken oath under Indian Constitution, and when you want to be in power, you take oath under Indian Constitution. That time you don't say that anything is unsettled, because there is no dispute so far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. Everybody knows that terrorists are here only to spill blood of innocent Kashmiris, because they're completely rattled. People in large number came out to vote. There was a bumper turnout during the last Lok Sabha election. It was 60% in Baramulla and almost 60% in Anantnag. That is considered to be a hub of terror-related activity. And now when the government is preparing for the upcoming assembly election, once again they are trying to generate fear. They are trying to basically demolish that normalcy narrative that has been set by the government, because they do not want normalcy, peace in this region. That's one of the reasons they are carrying out this attack. Instead of saying that stop this terror-related activities, this will lead only to death and destruction, Farooq Abdullah is simply trying to give credibility to them. He is simply trying to glorify their act of terror and saying that they are here for the cause, and terrorists have only one cause.
Right.